So बच्चे important notes, these items 11 items are excluded from your syllabus. They will not be examined in board exam. So you have to make a balance sheet excluding all these items. They will not be examined. Now you have to learn all the items which will come in the different headings and subheadings. General instructions for preparing the balance sheet. An asset shall be classified as current when it satisfies any of the following criteria. When we will call a asset a current asset, it is expected to be realized in or in extended for sale or consumption in the company's normal operating cycle. It is held primarily for the purpose of trading and it is expected to be realized within 12 months. All other assets shall be non-current assets. So if an asset follows these three characteristics, then it will be a current asset. Otherwise, it will not be a current asset. Now, what is an operating cycle? Is the time between the acquisition of asset for processing and their realization in cash. This is their operating cycle. You are acquiring some asset and you are realizing it into cash. Where the normal operating cycle cannot be identified, it is assumed to have a duration of 12 months. Then a liability should be classified as current when it satisfies the following criteria. It is expected to be settled in normal accounting cycle, means within 12 months. It is held primarily for the purpose of being traded. It is due to be settled within 12 months after reporting date. So all other liabilities will be non-current liabilities. No debit balance of profit and loss along with assets. An important change in Schedule 3 is elimination of debit balance of profit and loss statement from the asset. It is now to be presented as negative balance within the reserve and surplus. So loss will not be shown in the asset side, it will be shown as negative balance in the reserve and surplus. Then treatment of miscellaneous expenditure. As per Accounting Standard 16, borrowing cost and discount or premium on redemption relating to borrowings should be amortized over long period. Further, share issue expenses, underwriting commission, discount on debentures, premium on redemption, etc. All these items being special nature items are excluded from the scope of Accounting Standard 26, intangible assets. These items can be amortized over the period of benefit, normally 3 to 5 years. So, guidance notes on Schedule 3 issued by the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India suggest that unamortized portion of above mentioned expenses be shown in the asset side of the balance sheet as unamortized expense under the head other current and non-current assets, depending on whether the amount will be amortized in next 12 months or thereafter. Amount to be amortized in the next 12 months will be shown under the head other current assets, and amount to be amortized after 12 months will be shown under the head other non-current assets. Note, as per CBSE guidelines, treatment of unamortized expenses shall not be evaluated in board exams. So this is also excluded from the syllabus. So now we are coming to the main thing which we have to do. You will find questions like this, that certain items will be given to you. 90% question in board will come like this. Certain items will be given to you and you have to tell their heading and subheading. Under what heads the following items on the equity and liability side of the balance sheet of a company will be presented. So 7, 8 or 9 items will be given to you in the question. You have to write those items here. Then you have to tell their heading and subheading. Suppose proposed dividend is there. It is proposed for the current year, so it is a contingent liability. It will be written in notes, not in the balance sheet. Unpaid or unclaimed dividend. You have announced the dividend, declared the dividend, but somebody have not came to take that off now from you. But you have to pay within 12 months. Any time that person can come. So this is a current liability. It will be shown in other current liabilities. Debentures, this is a non-current liability. And long-term borrowings. Mature debentures are those which we have to pay this year. So this is current liability and other current liabilities. Calls in arrear, shareholders fund, and it will be deducted from subscribed but not fully paid capital. Sinking fund, any type of fund and reserve will be recorded in reserve and surplus under the head shareholders fund. Provision for provident fund, this is a non-current liability. What is provident fund? Whatever is deducted from the salary of an employee every month, and whatever the employer also contributing, this amount is paid at the time of retirement to the employee. So this is a non-current liability and long-term provision. Bills payable is a current liability under the subhead trade payables. Public deposit, non-current liability, long-term borrowings. So these type of questions will come. And what you have to do, just you have to prepare a proper list of these items with their heading and subheading. With their heading and subheading, you have to prepare a proper list of all these items. Just have a look. Chapter 1, Financial Statement of Companies. We are going to prepare a list now. With the help of all the illustrations, we will make a list. All items we will record here. Their heading and subheading. Items, headings and subheadings. Like we will start from writing here. Proposed dividend. Heading and unheading. Proposed dividend. It is shown in contingent liability. Contingent liability in notes to accounts. No subheading is there. Then which is second item, unpaid or unclaimed dividend. Unpaid, you have not paid but you have declared. Unclaimed, somebody didn't came to fetch dividend. This is your current liability. And subhead is other current liability. Third, debentures. They are normal debentures, not matured. So, non-current liability. Non-current liability. Long-term borrowings. Then matured debentures. Matured debentures. Current liability. You have to pay this year. Matured, they are matured now. Other current liabilities. Like this, bache, you have to make a proper list and then you have to learn their heads and subheads. Because 90% question will come like this, that they will give you certain items and they will ask the heads and subheads. So you have to make a proper list and then you have to learn the list, the headings and subheadings of all the different items.